Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be sharing with you my August 2019 bullet journal setup. Kept it really simple with my supplies this month. I just showed them there at the beginning, but I've got a Sharpie pen, a Marvy Le Plume II brush pen, a Tombow dual brush pen, and an artist Loft watercolor dual brush tip pen, and then a pencil. And that's all that I use this month. Oh, and my scissors, because I do a cute little Dutch door thingy on the next page. But for the theme of this month, it's a pattern of like cleaning supplies slash also champagne glasses and a few flowers. But I order some cleaning supplies and health and body products from I guess it's not a place, a website called Grove Collaborative, and they sell all kinds of like clean and natural products. But my last shipment was shipped with this really cute tape closing the box, and it had this pattern on it with all of these doodles, so I thought it was really cute, and I decided to use it for my bullet journal. And like I said, I kept it really simple with supplies, so I've got a blue, green, and yellow, and I just really love the way it turned out. I say it all the time, but this is definitely my favorite theme that I've ever done in a bullet journal. I really like cleaning, sort of. I like cleaning other people's things, not my own, but I also really like watching cleaning videos on YouTube, like people cleaning their house and showing their cleaning routines and all that. And I also watch car detailing videos, so I just really like cleaning stuff, and I thought this was a really cute way to incorporate that into my bullet journal. And I just really liked the colors. I thought it looked really fresh for August, and the way that I did it, I spent more time doodling than coloring, and in July I did a sunflower theme, and I've got that footage, so I'll probably post that video this month. But I spent a lot more time coloring than doodling, and it just took 5 years to complete. So anyway, I just really liked it. It was really easy to do, and I think it looks good for August. It's the end of summer, so the bright yellow and the green and the blue just all kind of went with this month. So I hope you enjoyed the theme. Alright, so since this is a B5 notebook, I can fit my entire monthly layout onto one page. So that's what I'm doing here. This is only my second month to be in a size B5 journal, so I was kind of trying to figure out the math of how I wanted it all to be. Last month I did really big, like a really big 2-page layout for July, and my boxes, let me look real quick, my boxes for that layout were 7 by 7, which was huge, and I never need that much space ever, and it just ended up looking pretty blank and lifeless, so I put it all on one page so that I could make it look a little bit more full without it actually being more full. So that's all I'm doing here, and then you'll see I add the doodles and stuff, and the font that I'm using for pretty much the entire month is just this really tall skinny font, and I'm just going over it with my Marvy Le Plume II pen to give it a little bit more color. here I am drawing a really big spray bottle. I thought it would be really cute to do a Dutch door that was made out of a spray bottle, just because I didn't want it to get too monotonous with all of the tiny little cleaning supplies drawn all over the place. So I thought this would be a good way to do the cleaning supplies and make it a little bit creative and different. And I don't usually use Dutch doors, so I thought that this would be a cute way to do it. And I don't show it in the video, but on the back of the Dutch door, I ended up making that just a place to write dates for next month. I don't usually leave a space to write dates for the coming month, but I really needed it this month and didn't leave a space to do it. And then I also didn't have an idea of what to put on the back of that door, so I put it there. And I can post a picture of it on Instagram if you do want to see that. My Instagram name is Emily K. Tarver, so I will try to post a picture over there too. But on, I guess it's not the back of the Dutch door, but on the next page, I'm doing my highlights page. It's really simple because I want to leave enough room for me to write a line a day about the best thing that happened that day. And I thought these pages looked a little bit bland, so later I went back and added some of the filler doodles around the word highlights and around the border of the calendar, just like the lines and the little diamonds. And you'll see that in the Instagram post as well, just so that it looked a little bit more full and not as plain. Alright, so these pages are pretty boring, I guess. There's nothing fancy about them. I wrote brain dump at the top, and then at the bottom I doodled some more of those same doodles that are going to reoccur repeatedly throughout this month. And then on the right side of the page, I've got a birthday planning page because my son turns 1 on October 11th, so I'm going to go ahead and start working on planning his first birthday party. Probably not doing anything crazy, but I am a planner, obviously, and I like to make a lot of lists, and so I am going to use that page to do just that. Now I am creating my first weekly layout for the month. I started it on the 4th because I usually wait for the first full week of the new month to start a weekly layout. So the first 3 days are back in the July setup, which is a little bit confusing for me at times just because my mind hasn't made the mental shift to a new month if I'm still working in the old one. It doesn't really confuse me because I know what date it is. It's just it takes me a while to get into the new month mentally, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So I used some cursive there at the top because I got a little bit bored of this tall skinny font, and fitting with the theme I doodled some more of those same icon looking doodles there in the bottom right corner. And I went with a vertical layout for this month. I don't like horizontal layouts, I've decided. I've been trying them out, but I only will write like one word to describe what it is I have to do. So instead of writing like a sentence, so my horizontal boxes would be filled with columns of my to-do list. So I just switched it back to vertical, and then on the left I've got a fully blank rectangle that I'll use to journal about the week. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the theme and the setup. I will post pictures of any updated things on Instagram that I did, like the Dutch door and the highlights. But if you did enjoy it, feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.